who's back again? It's me, Ollie G, or Oliver Gunner, as you know, the first Ring Generals Heavyweight Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, am I excited to tell you I have got a very special guest. He was an absolute thorn in my side, but he is an absolute legend in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Clay.
How's everybody doing?
It's good. It's only me and you plonker. It's not everyone, is it?
I'm trying to talk to the fans, Oliver. I care about the fans. I'm not like you.
All right,
never cared about the fans, but
calm down, mate.
I was gonna say, I guess it's good to see you again. I don't know. We kind of ended on okay terms. I don't know.
No, we did, bro. Like we had a really good match. You cheated, let's just say that. But you know, it was a great match, and I got jumped at the end, and you and Adrian Alexander saved me. So I appreciate that. So thank you very much.
I did the right thing. That's what I always do.
Well, Marty, I wouldn't ask you here today if I didn't want to talk to you myself, because I think you're an absolute legend, mate. I think you're one of the best superstars to come up through the leagues. So I just want to learn a little bit more about you.
I've just really always loved wrestling. Like it's what I always said I was going to do. Started when I was 18. So I got trained by my basketball coach, John Noble, who actually just recently turned on me at New South because.
Right, hold on. We're gonna get into that one, Sunshine. We'll get into that one, but let's start from the very top, man. So who is Marty Clay?
I'm really just a good old country boy who loves wrestling. Just pretty simple.
Just pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty
Marty
simple.
All right, well then what got you into wrestling then? So what, you started at 18, but what was it that you're like, yeah, I want to knock him out?
Growing up, my dad always watched it. Like he loved like Hulk Hogan, all those guys as a kid. And I just always watched it growing up because he was always watching it. And I loved like Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, those guys. And then I guess when Eddie Guerrero died, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm definitely gonna stick with it,
Interesting. So Eddie Guerrero's death kind of inspired you to kind of get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's all-time greatest? Like all-time childhood hero?
My favorite of all time is Eddie, but I think all around the greatest is probably Shawn Michaels.
It's not Oliver Gunner.
No, it's not.
Come on, mate. Come on.
It may be me one day. I mean, I don't
know. Well, so your biggest inspiration, we'll say, is Eddie Guerrero, right? So yeah. Where do you want to go with this? Because you right now, mate, you are killing the scene. You have what, 5 titles, about to get your 6th, maybe? Is that right?
Possibly Sunday, hopefully.
So you are killing it, mate. So where are you trying to go? Or what level are you trying to get to?
I want to go to WWE, AEW, anywhere I could make a really good living and do this for as long as I possibly could, and just on the biggest platform possible.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen this man. I've actually been in a ring with this man several times. I've beaten him 5 times out of 6. Just saying. So I had to get out there. You know what I mean? Facts. But I've seen this man work in a ring, and I'm telling you, man, give it less than 5 years, and we're going to see this man in either WWE or AEW, maybe Impact or something. You know what I mean? But I truly believe that you will be, man. Like, you are phenomenal, and not just that, you're a nice guy, which I can't stand, because you're just so flipping nice at the same time. Okay, so let's talk about dream match. Who is your dream match?
As far as guys that are still in the business, I guess it would probably be either AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, or Rey Mysterio.
Interesting.
One of those 3.
Why?
Rey Mysterio is just because, I grew up on him. It'd be awesome to be able to, like, for the little kid in me to be like, I'm in the ring with Rey Mysterio. And for AJ Styles and Danielson, I feel like those 2 I would have the best match of my life with, which I probably could with Rey Mysterio too. I mean, he's awesome, but that's more of just like a childhood thing with Rey Mysterio.
Okay, cool. Tell me. All right, so you mentioned your trainer, Mr. John Noble, right? So you currently have a feud with your trainer. Are you better than him? Is that why the feud exists? Because you're better than him?
Well, he says I haven't gave him enough credit. is what he claims.
In
But
what manner?
that I don't tell anybody that he trained me, which is a lie. I tell everybody that he trained me,
You just said it here.
and that I just don't give him enough credit. And he thinks he made me everything that I am, which isn't true.
Right, because I certainly made you everything you are. You know what I mean? No, but are you better than him? Come on. Come on, give me a little something. Come on, little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you are better than John Noble. John Noble, if you were listening and or watching this, mate, Marty Clay is better than you. I don't know who you are, but yeah, I'll second that. All
Yeah.
right, top man. Top man. So have you guys had a fight yet? Have you like what was going on?
Well, he was doing commentary. This is how it all started. He was doing commentary for my match against Chris Crow. I had Chris beat. Jordan Cage hits the ring, attacks me for whatever reason. John comes in, makes the save, gets me up, shakes my hand, says he's proud of me, but that he's a little upset I don't give him enough credit, and that he wanted an X Division title shot. I told him I don't make the matches. He's going to have to work his way up to the X Division title. Guess that pissed him off, so he attacked me, shook my hand and attacked me.
Well, that sounds very devious, doesn't it, Marty? But it seems like you kind of attract that kind of behavior, don't you?
Yeah, I feel like people take my kindness for weakness sometimes.
I mean, you are weak. I mean, the sleeves fell off your shirt, didn't it, mate? Look at you.
Yeah, I never wear sleeves at all. I actually wasn't even wearing a shirt. I put this on for the interview.
Do you know, I'm
actually you gotta buy a ticket. You want to see me shirtless? Go buy.
No, bruv, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I've seen you shirtless numerous times, man. I think I've almost had your nipple in my mouth one time. I'm not too sure, but we'll talk about that another day. But okay, so where did this happen with John? Like, was that at New South, Appalachia?
Yeah, this was
New South. So is that where you guys are going to continue this feud, or are you traveling around?
I have no idea, really. He's supposed to be there Sunday against Garrison Creed.
I love him.
John probably assumes I paid Garrison, which I didn't. I don't know what problem him and Garrison have with each other, but hopefully John keeps his nose out of my business as I try to unify the Kentucky and X Division titles.
Which I used to hold, by the way. I'm just saying. It's not about me, though. It's about you, Marty Clay. So my bad, All right, mate. Well, listen. So enough of that. So for you, Marty, you're a very handsome man. I will have to admit that. No, you are, mate. No, I'll give you that. You're a very handsome man. You're very fit. You look fantastic. I mean, you're probably in the best shape of your life right now.
Yeah, I would say right now.
So wrestling fans can be passionate and quite intense. Have you ever had an encounter with a fan that went beyond admiration and entered the realm of fandom?
A lot.
Tell me about, mate. Tell me about it.
Man.
Give me some sugar, sunshine. Give me some sugar.
How PG do we have to keep this?
Mate, we can go as R-rated as possible.
Well, I mean,
to an extent, though. To an extent, Marty. To an extent, we got. We don't know.
This story, there's really no way to tell. Like, this is probably the worst thing that's happened. There's no way to really keep this PG. It was when
I'm so the best way to open up a story. Thank you, Marty. Go on, son.
So I'm like 18. I've been in the business maybe 3 months, still in high school at the time. And I just made like my debut on AMW TV around like Hazard. It was all over the Kentucky area at the time on TV. This dude messages me and he's like, "Hey, me and my family, me and my wife and kids are a big fan of yours." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome." I'm an 18-year-old kid. I'm like, "Damn, I got fans. It's awesome." So he keeps messaging me, and I'm like, "I appreciate it, man." He's like, "Well, sometimes me and the wife send the kids to bed and watch your matches." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh. I'm like, "Whatever, dude. That's fine, I guess." He's like, "I live in, I think he was in Owensboro or somewhere like that. It's like a 3-4 hour drive for me." He's like, "If you want to meet halfway, I'll drop my wife off to you." And then he's like, "I don't want to watch it or anything." He's like, "I just want to hear about it." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm in high school. I don't know. I'm not into that stuff." Yeah.
Bloody hell, my. Go on, son.
And I told him, I was like, "No, dude, I'm in high school. I'm not into weird stuff like that,
You're telling me as an 18-year-old boy, right? You went into a bit of a slap and tickle. How's your father?
No.
You didn't understand that, did you?
No.
I figured as much. You didn't want to get your leg over at 18, but
Yeah.
I understand, man. That's yeah, and I'm sure you have quite a few other stories as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Like that's the worst one. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's the worst one. I've had like people offer to buy weird stuff, Like,
Bro, see, that's how you know you've made it as a professional wrestler. You know what I mean? Like if
yeah,
someone messages you like, "Oh man, I want your socks," you're like,
yeah,
"For
yeah.
what though?"
Socks, underwear, stuff like that. I'm like,
Have you ever sold any items?
no, I've
Marty,
never sold anything like
Marty, stop smiling. Marty, you're
that. No, I
smiling.
really,
No, no, you're smiling, mate. Tell me,
I
look
really
me dead in the eye and tell me you've never sold an item.
no, I've really never sold anything
Oh,
like
he's
that.
smiling. He's look, you're smiling. It's all right. We'll keep that one in the reps. All right. So more stories. I want to hear more stories from you. So as you know, wrestlers often hit the road, right? But you don't hit the road too often, which oh man, I'm gonna slap you because you need to travel, man. You need to get your
Yeah.
name up there. You're so good. But wrestlers often hit the road, traveling frequently. Can you share a funny or embarrassing story about life on the road?
Uh,
Who was it with? Where were you going?
I travel alone a lot, so not really. It's
You don't
pretty
have any mates.
not really, man. It's
You
hard
don't
to
have
find
mates,
people.
my. Well, that makes sense.
It's hard to find people willing to like make like the really long drive. Like if I go on like a 5, 6 hour trip, that's where stuff's more likely to happen.
Right,
And
right,
it's
right.
like nobody usually goes with me. Like I went up to New Jersey a few months ago. I had to get my cousin to come with me because nobody in the business wanted to go. And I was like,
What? You're
okay.
telling me people miss an opportunity to travel, to carpool to New Jersey for something pretty cool, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It was like,
You gotta make some better friends, mate. I was always in the car full of people.
and the thing is, it's like where I live, I'm so far away from all the other friends I have in the business. So it's
Yeah,
like I would have to drive maybe 3 hours the other way to pick them up. And then,
yeah.
so
Nah,
it's
nah,
hard. I
I'm with
live
you.
to find
Well,
people.
fair enough. Well, listen, we could have traveled together. I know we didn't like each other, but now we have a mutual understanding. We get each other.
Yeah.
You're an idiot, unhandsome. You know what I mean? It works. But we could have traveled together. Why? If I knew that, I would have taken you places with me. All right. So, Maya, I've got to ask you. So, you got five titles, correct?
Yeah.
And what titles are they, if you don't mind stating that?
I have the EWA heavyweight, the Allied Pro Wrestling heavyweight, the X Division title at New South, the USWF Commonwealth of Kentucky, and the Triple Crown Tag Team title. But my tag partners, I've had two tag partners. One of them got injured, had a fill in. He retired like 2 weeks later. I mean, I guess nobody wants to team with me. But
Why stop? You're breaking my heart, mate. I need to come out of retirement so I could come with you. I'll travel
yeah,
the road with
that's
you. I'll
that's
be
what
your
I'm trying to do
partner.
here. I'm trying to get you back in the business right now.
Breaking my heart, mate. You're breaking my heart. But that's a lot. That's very time consuming. How do you manage a schedule? Defending five titles.
Man, it is tough. Like there's been like EWA, I've had to miss a couple of those shows because I've had something else booked for months. I miss some Triple Crown shows because I have something else booked, and it's just you just have to do business with them. You know,
Yeah,
just
you're
be
a good man. You're a good man
you
as well.
gotta
So
like do good business. You can't just be like, oh, I'm not gonna be there. Like you gotta explain yourself. And most people are gonna understand. Like, just is what it is. Like it is hard to manage, but
do you do 2 days? Have you ever done 2 days, like
yeah,
defended two times? Two
yeah. I've
times?
done in the summer. I've done countless double shots. Like last week, I defended the uh, the USWF title at 3 p.m. in Mount Vernon, and then went down to Frankfurt and defended the EWA heavyweight.
See, and this is why you have five titles, mate. You know what I mean? Because you are the man for the job. So well done to you. But
Appreciate it.
I've got to ask Marty, do you walk around and flaunt your titles at home naked? Do you do that?
No, there's
You
like
chatting about, mate? How's that? No, my mate Dave, he has a 9 incher and he whips it out all the time to show us. So if you're telling me you're not flaunting your titles naked, you're having a bubble.
well, man, there's like 3,000 people in my whole county, so there's nobody here to see. My girlfriend's 3,000 miles away in Washington State right now, so
3,000 miles away.
yeah,
So that must take a toll on. Does
yeah,
that take
yeah.
a toll?
Yeah, I mean, we make it work, but it sucks, because just it's hard being away from your girl.
But it makes it easier for you right
Yeah.
now, doesn't it?
The wrestling is easier because it's like I have nothing else to do. Like I'm
Fair
not
enough.
doing anything else on the weekends or whenever,
And she's what, 3,000 miles away, you said?
Well, roughly.
Roughly.
I
You're
mean,
not good at math, are you? It's okay. I get it, nor am I, mate.
it's a
I'm not good
long
at
drive.
math.
All I know is it's like a 3-day drive.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, no. All right. Well, what's something that you've never told anyone that you're gonna tell everyone right now?
Dude, I really have no secrets,
Oh,
honestly.
come on, Mike. You have secrets. You
Like
don't. Oh, all right. I'm going. Before we
I'm
finish, I'm
pretty
gonna.
upfront with everything. Like
Yeah. So, okay.
I,
All right. Don't worry.
I wrestle,
I'm gonna
I
get you.
wrestle, I work out, and occasionally I'll drink some Jim Beam. That's
That.
if you
That's.
know that about me, you pretty
That's
much
it.
know it. Yeah,
All right.
I
Fair enough.
wrestle.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
No secret, Marty Clay. I love it. He's honest, honest, true American, I
I'm
guess.
too young to have secrets yet. I think
How old are you, Marty? How old are you again?
22.
22. Oh, mate, you are just prime time. Like, if you are where you at right now, I can't wait. I'm so glad to call you a friend because I'm so excited to see you just blossom into
Appreciate it, man.
a phenomenal athlete. So, all right.
Means a lot.
Well, Marty, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, I have a few, man. Like I'll sing some.
I love it.
I'll sing some Hank Jr.
Who?
Pretty much any Hank Williams Jr. song. Like me and my
Oh,
friends,
okay. Okay.
me and my friends were down at the bar. Like it's probably about a month ago. Everybody was singing like rap songs and stuff, and whatever. I just grabbed the mic and I'm like, put any Hank Williams Jr. on. I was like, I'll know it. I was like,
Well,
you
go
play
on.
any Hank Jr. song.
Mike, you know I'm going to ask in it. Go on. Give us a little snippet. Go on.
I haven't
Come
had
on.
enough. I haven't had
Oh, come
anything.
on, Mike. Give me a little. I don't know any lyrics. I'll do one.
Well, like I like Waylon Jennings. Like he's my favorite. I
Okay.
like. Are you sure Hank done it this way?
Can you give us a little snippet of that
I,
one?
I have a
Give us a
terrible.
little snippet. Come on.
I, I have a terrible singing voice.
Marty, so do I, mate. Come on, give me something.
Ah, man.
All right. He's uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable. All right, all right. All right. So what was the last gift that you gave someone?
Actually, bought my girlfriend like a Western jacket,
A what jacket now?
like a Western style, like rodeo jacket,
You know I'm not from this country, right? I'm from a very elegant country. What's a Western jacket, Marty?
like a Western style jacket, like you'd wear at the rodeo. Like leather with like the fringe,
Oh,
like the fringe on the
that is
sleeve.
so American of you. Is she like a cowgirl, I guess?
Yeah, her sister is a barrel racer, so she'll go to the rodeo and stuff quite a bit. And
Okay.
she likes
Well, that's a great segment for my next question, Marty. Do you prefer being on top or bottom?
that. Top. I like
Boy, always in control. Yeah.
yeah, I like
I'm
having
talking about wrestling, of course. Wrestling, right?
both.
But there you go. All right. If you had to pick a movie villain to tag team with, who would it be and why?
Oh, probably like Bane. Bane from the Batman with Arnold in it. Which one? Batman and Robin, I think, where Bane is just like a jacked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know teaming up with a dude that big, you're gonna get booked everywhere.
Oh,
Like,
okay, so you're talking about was it Batman Forever with oh, what's his name? We all know his name. The old Batman with Bane.
yeah, yeah,
Where he was juiced up with poison
yeah,
ivy.
where they like strap him to the table and they're just pumping juice into him.
What will be your tag team name?
I really have no idea. He couldn't talk, so I don't know.
that's fair. That's fair.
He
That's
like
fair.
ideas and he would have nothing. So I'd have to just sit and think like
I'm trying to think.
jacked and juicy. I don't know. So it'd have to be something to deal with juice because
Juicy
he's
Country
all
Boys.
yeah.
Juicy Country Boys. Hey,
Something about juicy because he's all juiced up, obviously.
you're juiced up too, bro. Look at you. Look at your shoulders, bro. You're
I
like,
just
hey.
I just hit shoulders, so
And that's
this
why
is post pump.
sense.
This is literally post pump right now.
There you
Just
go.
got done.
You look kind of small, bro.
Uh,
All right, Marty.
Pumps wore off a little bit by now.
In any locker room, who's the smelliest?
Dude, I don't know.
He knows. He knows. Look at him. He wants to answer it.
No, when I first started, there was this one dude. I don't even remember his name, but he was like huge. And I was just sitting at the gimmick table for Kyle Maggard.
Mhm.
And Kyle was wrestling against the dude, and like you could just see fans were just grossed out by the guy because he smelled so bad. I don't even remember the guy's name. It was like my second show ever.
Oh, did he? Did he?
And ever since then, I haven't done.
Sorry.
Huh?
No, go ahead. Say that again, mate.
Ever since then, I haven't ran into anybody that smelly. So
Oh.
it's like,
Marty, you are such a liar. Do you know you are such a liar? You are such a typical liar. There's so many small boys in that locker room. What are you chatting about?
I mean, there's
I've
a
never
lot.
been smelly.
There's a lot of. No,
All right.
I don't. I don't think I. I mean, I don't know. Some days I've done like 3 shows in a day before. By that third show, I was like, I'm probably stinking a little bit.
So you are the
I was
smelly
like back there lathering. I I don't think so. I've never been told that,
one.
but in my mind, I was like, I gotta be smelling a little rough because
Did
I've
you wear
worked
the
two
same
shows
gear?
already.
Did you wear the same gear?
No,
No. Okay.
no,
Okay. All right.
no. I just
Well, word on the streets, Marty. Word on the streets, mate. The streets of where are you at in Kentucky, innit? Is that where you're at?
yeah. I'm in law.
So, word on the streets of Kentucky, when you first started wrestling, you used to practice your wrestling moves on your personal blow up doll. Is that true?
No, I have too many cousins around here. I would beat up.
So you practice on your cousin instead of your blow up doll. That's fine. Look, if you want to call your cousins blow up dolls, mate, that's fine. No, no. All right,
Yeah, you've got me here. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
got him. Got him. That's what I wanted. All right, who's your man crush? Who's your man crush in the indie scenes?
In the indie scenes, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say I have one.
Oh, come on, mate.
I
Like
wouldn't say I have
I
one.
have quite a few man crushes in the indie scenes, like
I'll
Adrian.
give I'll give Carson Drake a shout out. It's
That's my
always a
second
good
one.
match. It's like me and him work together. It's like two good looking dudes, you know. Everybody's gonna love it. Like we just walk out and people are going crazy because we're usually like the two best looking dudes
Yeah,
at the show. So when we're against each other, the crowd's just super into it because they're like, "Man, look at these guys," you know.
yeah. And you're like, oh, look at Carson's eyes. I love him. I'm gonna pin him.
No, like we worked like a solid week on the fair tour this summer.
Yeah, he's a good
Like
dude.
first night, Carson gets me down. Like every time he's got me on the ground, he's like, "You're so handsome." And I'm like, "Shut the hell up, Carson." I'm like trying not to laugh the entire match.
Love him.
Like
Okay,
everything he would
so,
do, like he'd be like, "Look at you, you're so handsome."
so Carson Drake, love it.
Man,
Okay. All right. So for you, my, wrestling is involved with a lot of like smack talk and whatnot. So where do you draw the line on smack talk? Has anyone ever crossed the line with you? Yeah, has anyone ever crossed the line with you when it comes to smack talk?
no, not
No.
really. I mean,
Okay.
it's professional wrestling. The way I look at it, like I mean, if like something terrible happens to me, like a family member dies or something,
Right.
don't mention it like the next day. Don't be like making fun of it while I'm still grieving or whatever. But
Mhm.
nothing like that's ever happened. And I don't know. There's not really anything I would be like, oh, I'm really, really pissed at this guy now. Like
Yeah.
I would just like I would say if you get personal with me, be ready to get it back, you know?
Mhm.
Like I feel like some guys will get personal and then when they get it back, they start bitching about it. And it's like, come
Well,
on,
it's
man. Like
wrestling. It's a contact sport, man.
yeah,
Have you ever given a
yeah,
receipt to anyone?
yeah,
I love how
yeah.
you said that so confidently. Like, yeah, bloody did.
I've
You don't have to mention names. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So last question, too, we're going to move on to rapid fire questions. Okay. Have you intentionally or accidentally put your fingers somewhere they didn't belong during a match?
Uh, not what you're thinking. I've like accidentally poked people in the eyes, or
What am I
like poked
thinking
somebody in
of?
the eye, and I know what you're thinking,
I'm
Gunner.
not thinking that, mate. What are you thinking of me? Don't turn the tables, but have you?
No, I've like poked people in the eyes. I accidentally put my finger in some dude's mouth one night.
Ew,
I
that's
was like, "Oh
gross.
damn, my bad." Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gross.
that was gross. I was
Yeah.
like,
I once
all right.
had someone do the what's that bloody move? The meteora move from the top rope.
Yeah,
All
like the
junk.
double knees.
Yeah, but completely missed where they're supposed to go. All junk in my face. I mean, my mouth wide open. You know what I mean? It happened. I'm gonna own it.
Yeah,
It happened. It was so
you
disgusting.
gotta just when stuff like that happens, you just gotta look over it and be like, "Well, this is kind of what I signed up for."
Right. All right,
Right.
Molly. So I'm going to move into rapid fire questions, right? So this first round is one word answers for the duration of this. Okay. So we've got 4 rounds, and we're going to just start off a little bit light and we'll work in a little bit heavy. Okay. So one word rapid
All right.
fire questions, just immediately. All right.
All right. I'll see what I can do
Why do you look nervous, mate? Why are you nervous?
because I don't know. I
You
don't
still
trust
don't
you.
trust me. You still don't trust me,
I
Molly.
saved you. I saved you, but I don't trust you.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, mate. Calling or texting?
Text him
When did you get your first kiss?
like 14,
You
I think
slut.
13.
You little slut. Super strength or invisibility?
Super strength
Well, you kind of have that. Pie or cake?
cake.
Yeah.
What do you
Why?
mean? Wait, what? In what
What
way
do
do you
you mean?
mean? I was
What do
sitting
you
there. What's
mean?
that?
I'm just saying pie or cake, and you're like grinning, smiling over here, like
We're talking
cake. All right. Chocolate or vanilla?
chocolate
Pizza or fish and chips? There's only one right answer here.
pizza.
You son of a.
Pizza is my number one.
What's your go-to pizza, real quick?
Just pepperoni,
That really okay.
straight pepperoni.
All right, movie or series?
Series.
Series. Okay. Let's jump in that. What's your favorite series?
Probably Breaking Bad.
It would be you heal. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Do you currently own any stuffed animals?
No.
My
Well, I have an old Sting wrestling buddy from like the 90s that
there
my
you go.
cousin
That's
gave
a
me.
stuffed animal. There you go.
That's somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere around
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, it is probably on Marty's bed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, favorite type of tea?
Tea? I don't drink tea.
Why'd you say it like that? Yeah, favorite type of tea. Earl Grey, PG tips. You know what I mean? Typhoon. Where we at?
Sweet tea, I guess.
Sweet tea, you bloody American. All right, man. Well done. Well done. Round two. Round two. All right. So this one's a little. We'll get in there. Nickname your parents used to call you.
Smarty. I never had a nickname.
Oh, Smarty, Smarty Marty. That's so cute. I love it. Last song you downloaded.
Uh, I'm trying to think. It was a David Allen Coe. I think Whiskey and Women by David Allen Coe.
Two of your favorite things. Name one of the seven dwarfs.
Sleepy.
Yeah. All right. Filling the blank. Taylor Swift is.
Travis Kelsey's girlfriend.
What a good little spin on that. Well done. I don't even know who that is. I know that's that Chiefs player, in it. That's all I know. All right, good job. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
No.
Okay.
It's wrong to be a vegetarian.
It's true, isn't it? You've got to eat meat, but no disrespect to anyone who's vegetarian, life choices. Yeah, blah, blah. Favorite body part to work out?
Chest.
Yeah, it certainly isn't legs, is it?
Legs suck.
That's actually my favorite. Last Halloween costume.
John Cena.
It would
I,
be.
I was I was John Cena because people were telling me I couldn't fit a headband on my arm, and I was like, well, I got to be John Cena just to prove I can. Now
Give us a little flex, Marty. How big is
it
that
was like
bicep?
two
Go on.
it was like 2 years ago.
Wee, okay. 2 years ago. Are you dressing up this Halloween?
I don't know. I have a show that Saturday, so probably not.
Fair enough. Say a word in Spanish.
Hola.
There you go. Have you ever worn socks with sandals?
No.
You look like the type that would. Is double dipping at a party or among friends ever acceptable?
No.
No. Okay. Fair enough. Good. All right. Little wrestling round here. WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Trish Stratus or Lita?
Trish.
Yeah, top man. Stone Cold or The Rock?
Stone Cold.
Win the Royal Rumble or win Money in the Bank?
Royal Rumble. I'm a baby face. I got to have the long story.
I love it. All right. Kiss Vince's ass like Trish did, or have Rikishi do the stink face to you?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I guess Vince's ass because
Yeah,
he's the boss at
I
least.
think so, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the best. Because think about it, like Rikishi is like the cracks in there. You can control where the
Yeah,
nicks go on the cheek, with Vince.
yeah.
Um, Sweatiest wrestler.
That I've wrestled with, or just on TV.
Wrestle with on TV, any.
From what I've seen, it looks like Brock Lesnar. From what I've seen,
Oh yeah. I would say
but
Berto personally. I would say Berto.
yeah, Berto. I don't know how I forgot Berto. He's definitely Berto.
Funniest wrestler in the locker room.
Carson, Carson Drake,
Agreed. Most underrated wrestler that you know.
John Noble.
Oh, okay. Wait, your coach?
I'll give him his flowers. Yeah,
Oh my God,
he's
you are such a baby face. Yeah, yeah. Cry. Bloody hell. Would you rather make out with Lord Crew or Carson Drake?
neither. I don't.
No, you got to pick one, mate. I'll pick Lord Crew. He does it for me. I don't know what it is.
I guess Carson. I mean, Cruz got all that beard.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Savored, flavored. Carson's too pretty. But you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Marty Clay wants to make out with Carson Drake. I'm just saying. All right. Now, last question for the wrestling one. What's better, men or women's wrestling? Don't answer that, Marty. Don't answer that. That's a controversial question. Don't answer that. We know the answer. We know the answer. All right. Last round, mate. Last round. Little five more questions. Would you rather? All right. And then we are done, sir. Would you rather have bad gas or always have a dry mouth?
Dry mouth.
Like
I'm around too many people to have. Well, I'm around too many people to have bad. Is it bad gas always?
always, just always.
Yeah, dry mouth. I can deal with that, but I
Okay.
don't want to be farting around everybody.
Fair enough. Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh all day or get tickled by me for an hour?
Well, I guess tickled by you for an hour. You've beat me up for
Hell yeah, I love it. No, I'm not going to beat
for
you up.
how
I'm just
long?
going to tickle you for an hour, Marty.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can handle getting beat up. I can handle getting tickled.
Do you know what I love about that? Is you've thought about that. You're like, do I want to get tickled or hear an annoying laugh? All right. Would you rather adopt a British accent every time you had to cut a promo or laugh every time someone cried? And that's including your girlfriend or friends in a serious situation.
British one.
But can you do a British accent?
Not at all.
Okay, good. Would
Not
you
at all.
rather go a week without a shower or a week without brushing your teeth?
Oh my God.
I know.
Probably a week without a shower because at least you can like spray something on. You'd feel really grimy, but I hate not brushing my teeth. I go like
Yeah,
I want to brush my teeth every time I eat. I'm like,
good answer. Yeah. Last one here. Would you rather win $25,000 or have your best mate win $100,000?
I'm taking the 25,000.
That's such a
Oh,
hit answer. I
oh,
was setting you up for a babyface finish, and here you are healing.
all my best friends are irresponsible with money. Like,
All right, so
but I would rather blow 25,000 than let them blow 100,000.
there you go. There you go. Well, Marty, listen, man, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I certainly did, man. It's been a pleasure
Yeah,
seeing you.
yeah.
Where can we find you next, mate?
This Saturday I'll be in Monticello, Kentucky for Triple Crown Wrestling and UCW, and then Sunday I'll be at New South with Booker T and all that big stuff going on.
Say what? Okay, top man. Well, Marty, thank you again, man. I really appreciate your time, mate. And I wish you all the best. And I'll
Thank you,
be
bro.
keeping a sharp, sharp eye on you, sunshine.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with another episode with the Ring Generals podcast and Tea Time with Gunner.